SF, and I was thinking like you kind of are describing yourself a little bit. Like we all do it to a certain degree, but I mean, you insert yourself into every drama too. Like I don't know why you always.
Imagine saying, I don't, it's so weird to me that people think it's a projection, right? Especially because Hasan has been on LSF constantly over the past 6 months, right? Like, so they think that like, well, I do this behavior because I really like it. I'm sure everybody else thinks the same as me, right? Like, dude, politics got banned off of LSF like a year ago. I've barely been on LSF at all. Like over the past like week, I think I've had some more clips show up just because I'm in people's heads now. But like other than that, I'm like very rarely, if ever, on LSF over the past like year. Hasan is on there almost daily, and he's like, "Well, you're trying to insert yourself and everything, blah blah blah." And I was like, dude, like you were really so mad that after throwing your controller, you decided to chimp out on your couch for like 30 seconds after? That's not baiting LSF. Like I play League of Legends like 6 hours a day. I don't think if I was trying to get fucking LSF clips, like I don't know.
I look fucking good. I like it, dude. Do you like? Be completely honest. Do you guys like? I look good like this, man. What bitch feels bad, man?
Nothing's gonna look good when it has that silly Goomba head peeking out of it.
Outback manager.
Hi, is this the Applebee's? Yeah, I'd like to get a table for a family of 4. Do you still have the 2 for 20 deal? Please end stream.
What do I look? Yeah. Fuck y'all, dude. Fuck y'all. I hate you guys.
Can you wipe the camera lens off? It looks like some shit got on there. Nope, never mind. That's just you, my bee.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of fun.
Any questions for me before we wrap up for the day?
No, I just want to say thank you so much. Like, this has
Thank
been
you.
a really cool experience. You have a really cool way of delving into people's brains, and I feel really.
Alrighty. Oh my God. I see a $10,000 donation. What the fuck? Okay. Hey.
I want you to check the Twitch script because
Okay.
really paying attention. Also, a lot of gifted subs.
Okay, I will check. Okay. So, call me Carson Pog. Absolutely, man. All right, so first of all, man, so many different things to say. I just need to process for a second. I'm feeling overwhelmed.
No one's truly evil or a bad person, and I think everyone at their core is like everyone. Maybe not everyone, but most people want to do good, and I think I'm one of those people.
Where did you get that idea?
Because I was sexually abused as a kid, and a lot of shame came from that. Like I remember, this is stupid. I mean, it's not, but it's silly, I guess. I have this memory of when I was a kid and I was looking at these like apples to apples cards, and I was like probably like 7 or 8 or something. And when I was sexually abused, I was like, it was from like 4 to 6. It was like for a couple years. And I was looking at this like apples to apples card, and it said pure. And I remember thinking, I looked at it and I was like crying, thinking that I'm not pure and I'll never be pure because of what happened to me. And I guess that memory just sticks in my head of like shame, feeling ashamed for something that I didn't ask for,
For those of you who don't believe you deserve help, you can go fuck yourselves. Right? Like you guys have actually spent times of your life where you've started to become good people, but then you stop and a voice inside your head tells you, I'm not a good person. And like, I don't deserve that. So I'm going to stop. And it's so fucking insidious. I hate it so much. Oh my God. But it happens. We did an interview many, many months ago when we were a tiny, tiny stream with this guy named Crucif. And I think he illustrates that well. But And like, I mean, come on, dude, like cut yourself some slack. Because if as long as you believe you don't deserve to be better, people are like, how do I put my life together? You start by acknowledging that you deserve a life that is worth living. Like that's where you start. Do you believe that about yourself? Do you believe that you deserve to be happy? Or at least that you deserve a chance at happiness? And if the answer is no, like that's your fucking problem. Where did you learn that? What
was the main idea behind World Buffs in Classic? Almost always required for raids in a lot of guilds, yeah. So the original idea was there was no oversight for it. It was just a bunch of dudes making content that was cool. Like, oh, I'm going to put in this thing that you can repeat and get a cool buff for a while. So a bunch of people working independently putting in stuff like that because it was a cool way to reward you for a quest or an activity. And then people scooped those up and saw them as world buffs that could help them, you know, perform better in raids that they were struggling with. Nowadays, I can't understand why guilds require them when the content is so old and so figured out. And like, is it really helping that many people get over the line? Maybe.
I tweeted it.
Yo, Keem, I think you're a huge piece of shit. And I went on this drama. So I want you to come on my podcast in front of 60,000 people live. If you come on this podcast and prove you're innocent, I'll buy some of your G Fuel. And don't worry about me. I'm in good health and I'm perfectly fine. I'm fine. Yo, Keem.
My sponsors!
My famous Keem start tweeting a